Hello everybody, I'm back here with another video, and today it's finally another PvP video. I know, it's been 2 weeks since I've got out a PvP video, but a few days ago I did get a video about the new spring Minecraft update, so if you want to see more about that, just check the video on my channel. But yeah, I finally decided to get into another PvP video. This one is going to be a good one, I'm like 90% sure. Okay, so I was in the base with my teammate, and we were just playing around, goofing around, doing some random stuff, just talking about life and all that. And I decided to start trolling him by punching him. And then here I tried to box him and I accidentally hit the anvil. And yeah, we just kept playing around. I kept trolling him, punching him. Everything seemed normal. And then he started playing a little bit more aggressive. And then I said, no, and like he didn't really seem to care. At first, I thought he was just trolling until he started using his sword. So I got scared. I pressed the turtle master push and I had a golden apple. And then he started actively attacking me. And then I started to panic. I started by trying to break the cobweb and trying to escape from the corner, but he just cobwebbed me again. I started panicking because my mind was going straight. Why would my teammate betray me? Like, one of my best friends betray me. But I told him to stop. And he started negotiating. And I was trying to do anything in my power to stay alive. But I was still just filled with shock. My own teammate, my own best friend betraying me. My mind wasn't thinking straight. As we were talking. I asked him, why are you doing this? And he said, it's for the greater good. Get out! Yeah, I'm sorry. I know that you're my bro and all that, but that is one of the most cringiest lines I've ever heard. But back to the video. So, we were negotiating. I was looking around thinking of a way and I could escape. Because he wasn't necessarily the best at PvP, but strategy was his specialty. So, we sat there negotiating. He said that I needed to give him my mace, but I just thought to myself, there should be 1 block of water left. So I just ate a golden apple, grabbed my Riptide Trident, got in the 1 block of water. He didn't even notice what I was doing until he turned around. I managed to fly up and get myself a head start. After I flew out, I was climbing the ladder thinking, why would he do this to me? Because he's not the kind of person who wants power or anything like that. I was just thinking, why my best friend, my teammate, why would he do this to me? That's what I was thinking. And I said that wasn't the point. I just got ready to fight him because I knew that's what I had to do. I got my mace ready, I got the rest of my inventory ready. Wasn't in the best state for PvP, but hey, we'll work with it. Then I realized you had to climb the ladder, which is going to take a while, so I'm just going to speed that up real quick. And after a little bit, he finally came out. I got ready. I just kept asking him why was he doing this, but he didn't want to respond. I told him he doesn't have to do this. I don't want to fight him, but that was besides the point. Yeah, remember I said it wasn't good at PvP? Yeah, I meant it. He quick dropped. And I felt bad. Even though he was my teammate, even though he tried to kill me, I still just couldn't get the thought out of my mind. And as this was happening, as I was walking around his corpse, I checked my Discord, and I found something. Undoubtedly, the server's strongest player has sent a screenshot on the server of duped maces. I don't know how he did this, I don't know when he did it, but he said if I wasn't able to complete my challenge by the end of the video, by the end of the week, he would release these maces. But you may be wondering, what is my challenge? Well, it's simple. I need to try and kill every player or every active player on the server within 5 days. And if I'm not able to, he will release all of the duped maces. So now my personal challenge just got a little bit less personal. And as I was thinking of what just happened to my friend, something happened. I looked and I see the player name tag. I thought it might have been my teammate, but the name looked a little different. It looked like someone else's name tag. As I got a closer look, it was another player on the server. I didn't know what he was doing so close to my base, but he seemed to be AFK. He wasn't really doing anything, he was just standing there. So I decided to go up to him, start circling around him. I punched him to see if he was actually AFK, and he was. So I decided to do a little bit of trouble. And then at the literally perfect timing, like the second I finished, he logged back on, but his ender rolled out, so that was kind of a little bit pointless. And then I realized I didn't have fire risk. But thankfully, this guy was challenging himself where like his main weapon would be a netherite. I know if YouTube's gonna allow me to say that, but yeah, would be a netherite. I'm sure you can guess what that is. And thankfully, you can't put fire risk on that. So yeah. And then I managed to pillar up and bang! I went with my mace. Pretty sure that did at least half of his health. He was on the ropes. The battle was in my favor. It seemed like I was gonna win this. And finally, I did it. I got another kill. So I decided that that was it for today. I went into a hole so I could log off, and hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to get some more kills and accomplish my goal. But now I have something to tell you. 62% of the people that watch my video are subscribed and 37 aren't. So if everyone that watches my video subscribes, I could get 11 more subscribers. So please subscribe. But now on the Neon SMP once again, one of the server's strongest players, who is just, I'd say, equal level to me when it comes to PvP, he challenged me to a 1v1. He knew about my goal, and he knew that it would make the offer hard to decline, but obviously he had to exploit it in some way, and he wouldn't just take a fair 1v1. So he said that I am not allowed to use my mace, because I have the only mace on the server, besides the duped maces. But he said that I was not allowed to use my mace for the fight. So we got right into it. We readied up. I had my mace in my inventory because if he kills me, he'll get to keep it, and my goal will basically be pointless. We potted up. I got my turtle and turtle master ready, and we got right into it. I seemed to be losing the fight. He had full control, and I didn't know if I'd be able to win it at this point, because he was critting me out. I did get a few good crits on him, but I don't think it was enough. He almost quite literally had me on the ropes. I was trying to reorganize my inventory, get myself done, and I managed to pearl out. He was looking for me in the cobweb, but yeah, it was not looking good for me. I even started contemplating having to cheat and use my mace, but that's just not the right thing to do morally. But if I lose this fight, it's all over for me. My power on the server is gone due to the fact that I don't have the only mace. And then I decided that I had to lock in and actually try. And then I got him in a web. I accidentally jumped in it myself. Then I managed to get a few good hits in. It isn't a bad situation. The creeper assisted me. I'm not sure how much damage it did, but I'm sure it helped. He was just spamming his cobwebs here, but that was still a good thing for me because I could just use them. But unfortunately, he pearled out, but it was fine. I just had to get right back into it. Both of us knew our armor was low. We had to get healing it, but at the same time, we just had to keep fighting. We couldn't stop fighting these dumb mobs. They were being so annoying, and he managed to get a few good heals in. But yeah, once again, and then I just had to pull her. While I was up here, I knew he wasn't expecting anything. I told myself, I might have to use the mace, but I'll be breaking my own deal. But if I don't manage to win this fight, it's all over. My power would basically be gone because it's the 4th day, and I only have tomorrow to kill the server strongest player, and the person with the 2 maces. Thankfully, the server admin said that he can't use the maces, but I can use mine. I decided that I was going to use my mace, but doing this, I knew that he was probably not going to be as willing to fight. He would probably try to escape at some point, but that wasn't important. I just had to make sure that he didn't do it and that I killed him. And then I had a suspicion that he was trying to escape. He started lagging, which is a bit annoying, but it felt like he was trying to escape. I opened my inventory to get my golden apples, and there I saw it. He was trying to escape, but you already know I couldn't let this happen. So I grabbed my pickaxe and I followed him. We had gotten into a water cave, which is perfect for me because close range PvP, that's my specialty. Even though it basically makes my mace useless down here, my sword skills and my axe skills can actually come into play down here. And then at this point, I made a really big mistake. I decided to go into a 1-by-1 with him. I didn't have fire arrest, and he absolutely destroyed me. I got down to 1 heart, popped a Turtle Master potion. He was still critting me out. I couldn't think of anything to do, but for some reason, I don't think he knew I was on 1 heart, and that I knew anything. So I ate my egg apple, and I continued chasing. And then we got into this cave system. I thought he lost me until I found him. He wasn't expecting to be attacked, so I went right in with my sword. I had him in a good combo. He started trying to dig away. I went into a 1-by-1 again, but this time the outcome was different. I had eaten an egg apple and was fully prepared. I killed him. I had finally managed to kill him. After more than half an hour of fighting, I killed him. And then the zombie just picked up his stuff, so you already know I had to crit out the zombie. I had no helmet. I just realized while we're in that 1-by-1, my helmet broke. If I didn't win that, the fight was basically over for me because I did not have restocks on me at the time. At first, I thought I was just gonna leave his stuff, but I decided I was gonna be a good person. I was gonna give them to him. Okay, so that's it for this video. There will be a part 2. I don't really like doing part 2s, but I kind of have to because I haven't got a PvP video out in a while. I did get a video out, but it wasn't necessarily a PvP video. So in part 2, I'm gonna try and kill the last active player. But I already know it's not gonna be as easy as it is saying. But yeah, I'd like to thank all of you guys for watching. So please like and subscribe. If you want to see more content like this, put it in the comments below. Any video ideas that you want me to do, put them in the comments as well, and I'll see if they're possible. Thank you and goodbye.